Saturday Showdown. Nongshim Red Force versus KT Rolster.
Now you have to play Nami.
Well, I was gonna say Blitzcrank, but I guess
No! They can't keep getting away with
Velda's
this.
thoughts.
They can't keep getting away with this.
Velda.
No, I can't accept it. No, play Braum. It's not the end of the world if we're not seeing it every single game, you know? We're not living in the past.
In case you're wondering, in summer of 2022, when Fearless was not a thing, every single game, this was, I'm not exaggerating, like you can look at the presents, this was the matchup. I'm pretty sure we costed this matchup, I don't even know, like, it was actually like, if it was a 6-game day, you would cost 6 times Zeri Lulu Nami.
No, for
like,
sure.
That would happen.
Yeah. Now just BNK up against DN Freaks here for game number 1.
So I think for BNK, I truly do get it. DNF, see if DNF is going, yep, they're all going to match. Ooh, Pioche gets a lot of damage on the Kellen.
Yep. Kellen in a bit of trouble, but he's not going to go down.
Dude is here.
I say that, and now he's getting healed, and there's the flash, and he's absolutely going down, actually. He's going to be chased down. First blood given over to Pioche Xinjiao.
But Zinzao is one of the jump this way. Not too bothered about it, as we are fighting here. And yeah, Raptor needs to be a little careful about the combo of knock-up and ult. But outside of that, I think Wukong, very strong.
And Dudu just taxis his way to safety. Raptor trying to go up towards the top here. Berserker taking a ton of damage. Now they're trying to turn on to Pioche, but actually a big taunt does come in from Bulldog. Raptor getting very low. Flash stun comes in from Vikla. And Diablo's never really able to get any kills here. DNF getting away with very low health, but now the chase is on. And a big bubble comes out from Quantum, and the escape
still
here.
going!
They're still going! Diablo just trying to frontline. The flash hit is not going to work for Berserker. Oh, and the Winds of War as well, just barely going to miss. Wow, DNF barely come out ahead.
Not low when it comes to the ability to sustain half their health.
You know, they're setting up for early stuff.
Yeah, you can't contest this, because Vikla TP top, so nice. Call that by DNF.
Like, I wonder if he's just playing Zeri because he's like, well, I wanted to play Yunara, but I couldn't. Here's the engage. We got the stun coming in, but that's what the Galio is for. The immediate turn comes in, and Raptor getting extremely low. The Wild Growth used on him, but he can't get away from the Mbessa. And that'll be the end of the Wukong. It's DNF's turn. Very nice.
Pretty good turn there from Diablo. He's doing the thing!
He's doing the thing. He's pressing forward. He just keeps going forward. He's going to have to flash away, as now he's got a Xinjiao on his back. And, well, he's dead. He did the thing, and he got punished for it. We want to believe that DNF have learned over the course of time, over the course of scrims and practice. They have learned how to become a team and use their gold lead and put it together for some actual wins in some mid-game team fights, which is what we're about to get into. A lot of fighting here over the Rift Herald.
Player does FTP, but Bulldog is ahead of the play.
Yeah. Kind of hanging out for now. Looks like DNF are going to claim this one. Raptor hanging around, but not going to risk it. ZI. There you go, Pioche. Picks it up.
Like, you might have gotten 2, and they don't get the free trade. You get possible feats.
Yeah, I mean, I could see that there were a lot of pings in mid from the red team. So clearly, for DNF, they wanted to go mid, and they wanted to make a play happen, but maybe the push... Okay, he's going to get another crash here. Nicely done by Pioche.
They get the Dragon here as well.
Yeah.
DNF actually fully out-rotating BNK in this early in the mid-game. That's when I start to worry. Like, the 2-item spike for Berserker has been hit. 2-item for Bulldog is imminent. As, yeah, Raptor, good call. Does dip there. And once Pioche, Bulldog, and again, Berserker has already hit that 2-item spike, I think you need to push hard. DNF's,
Raptor's going in to try to kill a Nami, and it's not going to work. DNF are trying to pull this a little bit. Diablo taking a ton of damage already. The heal is going to help out immensely there. The flash comes in, gets the cleanse and the flash out of Berserker.
That's big.
It's a very broken up fight as Dudu trying to isolate Raptor. It's not really going to work, and he chunks him down. Now Pioche going in, but he's alone up against Diablo, who gets ulted by the Mbessa, but it's a broken up fight, and it's going the way of BNK. Somehow, some way, they kill the top laner and the jungler. And all that gold that DNF had, it just doesn't matter as the TP tries to be utilized, but it's not going to work. And now Quantum goes down, and it's a clean ace to BNK. The sign says we shouldn't have gone for Otacon.
Just don't
Wait even look at it. Just give it to them. Yeah. All right, well.
Oh, don't do that.
They're trying to do things now. They're going to knock in the Wukong. He is taking a ton of damage. The bubble was gigantic on top of it. As meanwhile, Diablo's still chipping away at them.
This is big. Drake is up in 30 seconds. Raptor will be down. If DNF can get Soul Point.
Berserker. You can't do it. You can't do that.
Berserker, no.
Dashing into the Zeri. It's not going to work out. And now we got a TP coming through as Zambessa. Oh, the stun coming in. The taunt is huge. That's just going to catch everyone on the front line, and Diablo doesn't have a team anymore. DNF just running him down, and Quantum picks up the kill. DNF are back.
As truly, Rise Group never fails to deliver.
This is the culture we were asking for.
This is so peak.
And the Baron is enough to like have you push in and get enough of a map lead that leads you to win the game.
Careful.
Yeah, you got a lot of people going on in, but the peel is great once again. Gonna catch Raptor, and the wave is gigantic. It catches the whole team, but lining up for the Gwen also not great.
Diablo
it goes clear, just zoning everybody away, and Diablo gonna take away that front line. They finally get a kill. And look at everybody's health. They ran in a straight line.
How did no one die?
No, they got Bulldog.
No, I mean, how did no one die on BNK?
It's not fine. Everything is on fire. It's Infernal Rift.
Very true. You just lose a Drake. It's not the end of the world.
Diablo kills everyone.
That said, if DNF can stall and still like a position in this game, I feel like Soul Point is so valuable for forcing these decisions. Oh, BNK, they've...
You were saying?
Possibly found an opportunity.
The stun comes in, Mikhail's a great buy here, but now the needles on the flank are gigantic as Dudu not able to do enough. He's just on the run, and they do actually get the peel going. As, yeah, they got the kill, but now the flash timbers! The timing is perfect from Vikla! And that should be 2 kills here for the side of BNK. They get the advantage at the end of this fight.
If this happens 2 minutes later and you get Drake, perfect. It doesn't matter.
Good
completely adequate.
To land this Q stun, right? Like he kind of got that going. Now they're going on the clear when he's alone, but the whole team is running over at the same time. Like, yes, there's a tiny little turret here, but do BNK care? I don't think so. They're just going to send it. Quantum taking the brunt of the damage, but now the turn comes in. The Wild Growth on a clear keeps him alive as Raptor goes in that backline, but there's nobody that gets any lineup on a Diablo.
Wait, they're down 2.
No, this is
oh god.
Yep, this is a very big Zeri and a very big Annie as well. Deathcap finished as Vikla just chopping people down. And yeah, it's a very broken up fight. Even Jonah Strong had trouble with it. Had to zoom all the way out.
Yeah, I
BNK
really
win it.
I thought that the BNK was down to 2 members, but the Lulu just caught me off guard, and I guess it caught DNF off guard as well. What was it, 40% of Berserker's health bar?
Yeah. Also, Raptor gave his life to totally zone away Berserker in that fight.
Oh, it was yeah, Raptor's KD hasn't been great, but he has been having... Oh,
that's it! Find the Zeri, and immediately he just gets Wild Growths. Clear in a little bit of trouble, though, as they struggle to get over the wall, and Berserker's the first one to go down, and it's to the needles, of all things. The game is just done. The scaling is off the charts, and BNK will take game number 1.
It's a Diablo ending! After all, even with Dudu finding the ult, they just don't have the lockdown. Everyone needed to be ready. Just that alone is not enough when it's paired with the Lulu. And BNK, it's a bit of an up and down scenario, but they do get that game number 1.
Those are some old school Zeri numbers. That's crazy. That's like 1300 DPM plus.
And the moment that Lucian was locked in, we saw the Zeri Lulu like hover. It makes sense, right? Again, look at how hard it is. The best fights for DNF in this game were they could absorb the blow and the re-engage came through. But once Zeri gets too big, like that's just not enough anymore.
Over at support, that's right, take a seat. Oh. Life back on in for Quantum.
So this is Kai'Sa, right? Yeah. Kai'Sa Rakan, the lane is just kind of mid, but everything else is amazing. And the team fighting for BNK is very good. Not nearly as much of a protect the carry composition as it was before. And with any other team, I would look at this DN Freaks draft and be like, how could you allow this? Like, how do they have Pantheon, Rumble, and Aurora? Rumble and Rel, amazing combo. I think even the fact that everyone else can get them ready for Sivir to just clean them up, that's good. Sivir does have a really hard time in this game because of the amount of backlight dive that's there, but it's DNF. So I'm like, are we actually going to see the combo pulled off? Or are you just going to get into messy fights and then Diablo ults in and he kills everyone and that's just the game?
And that's the end of the game. Yeah, we'll see what happens here as we're getting onto the Rift for game number 2 right now. Right, which it's technically possible. It's probably not going to happen. It would require DK to lose most of their matches. Uh-oh. Clear, getting into a little bit of trouble due to silence, but he doesn't care. He's doing tons of damage, gets the flash out of the Aatrox.
We have Pioshik starting up the Dragon. So the timer on Vikla is nice here because he went for a base. Bulldog, I don't think is in any real threat here. Like, it's Aurora.
Level 6.
Yes. As maybe he's looking to catch the rotation. Yeah, we kind of knew that was going to happen. Yeah, they're setting up for a gank towards... Okay, Dudu, you know they're not contesting. So you know Nocturne will be towards the bottom side of the map and he doesn't choke, which is good.
Nice.
Nice.
And now they're looking for their own dive. We got a TP coming in, which will potentially stop it, but life is still going in. The ult comes out from Diablo, but the damage is just there. The auto gets it done. And yes, Vikla's going to show up, but he's just a rise, and now he's in trouble. As just going to take this one up with Bulldog perfectly, and that is a sick dive here from the side of DNF, picking up 3 kills. They're trying to dive onto clear, it looks like.
Raptors here. I don't know about this.
Yeah, the whole team's coming in, and that is an Aatrox. They try to burst him down, but it's not quite going to work, and the turn is already coming through. That's the first kill. The Rumble ult doesn't hit anyone, but now the Aurora not quite going to miss as Bulldog able to help get the kill, but it is dicey. Not the cleanest dive. Looked nothing like the top lane dive.
So there's also a Dragon, right? So this is still... I think Ocean is more limited in its use case. Whereas even if you're not playing into like dive comps, I think Mountain always makes it harder to kill carries.
Just going at their own pace, doing whatever they want. DNF start the Rift Herald, that's fine. Let's see if they go for a turn here. Looks like they want to. Life positioning pretty well. Takes a bunch of damage, and it looks like BNK say, well, that's a bit spooky. We're not going to go for that one. Rift Herald dropped in mid. This should be going down 100%. Diablo not able to defend by himself, but it's traded for a little top lane turret as another charge is not going to happen. Raptor comes in and smites it away.
He hadn't bought it. Live?
Well, I buy this engage as now the counter comes out. They're only going to get Kellen, but Raptor goes in by himself onto the back line. And it's just free food, just trying to peel for Diablo, I guess. Well, that's 2 kills, and it should be sole point here for DNF. And as you mentioned before, okay, we're just going to go in onto the Sivir, and this time going to force the flash, but the follow comes in, and they're just doing it B&K style. They get the 80 carry just like that. And they have the man advantage here as well. Bulldog finally going to show up to this fight. Drops down the ult, but the health bars are going to be big in favor. No, BNK, look at that damage is actually gigantic, and the Zhonya's comes through, just burning everyone down, but immediately he's going to fall himself. And as finally Pioshik going to press that ult here in this fight, and nearly dies himself. Meanwhile, the Otacon's getting in there. Flashback in from Vikla, and he's going to be able to pick up that kill.
Kellen, no!
Kellen, no! Goes down, but it's fine. It's BNK coming back in this game.
A good reminder of why we are very reluctant to make any decisive calls.
Yeah, speaking of which, no flash this time, and way too deep here from Raptor. He immediately is just going to be punished as now the equalizer comes down. Diablo does have his flash, and that is a gigantic ult from Kellen, but the counter comes out from Life and catches 3. And Clear is like, wait, what happened, guys? Where'd you go? And Life gets subbed in, and he is shutting them down big time in this game. Let's see what the fight looks like, first of all. Bulldog trying to get it started here. Double ult right on top of Raptor, and he is very isolated. Clear at the same time is going to ult onto the Rel as Clear finally uses his World Ender and just goes down.
I think DNF have done it. I think they're making us a believer. I actually think that this game should be in the bag.
Okay. trying to set up something in mid. And looks like maybe they get Vikla here. Yep. Little stun comes in right at the end and picks up Vikla.
And I'm ready. I think this game's unlosable.
Uh-oh. Wait. No, the timing is terrible. Berserker going to go down.
It's just one kill. I'm not joking. Right? They're going to win this fight.
All right. Fear comes down, and he's alone. Life is dead.
They're going to win this fight.
So that's 2 kills.
Just watch.
And now the rest of the team is going on in. The gold lead is gigantic, but they're not able to use it. Clear is standing on an equalizer. And looks like DNF want to continue fighting. Kellen's got the flank. On the left side, he's using that engage code, catches 2 of them in the front and Bulldog. Oh, he gets pulled back by the Aatrox. There's no way, DNF. There's just no way. Please. Not again. Oh, he's got to flash away. Bulldog is just, he's dead eventually. And I feel like maybe they could have just taken the Baron, but instead, okay. Little kill for Bulldog. How about a little disengage cone action?
I'm not worried. Not for a second was I worried there, Valdez. Not even a little bit.
Well, there's one of them. It's going to be thrown in, and there's no smite just yet. Raptor just spawning, and he is too far away. Clear's isolated, but so is Dudu. As maybe he goes down as the sacrifice. There he goes. And the Baron goes over to DNF. So surely, with this, they get it done. Diablo beating, I suppose, as immediately goes down the Rakan, and there you go. They got the damage, DNF. It looks like maybe they've done it here in game number 2.
That's game.
That's it. Told you. Baron. They have Baron. They're going to push bot, and they're going to end the game. DNF will actually get a game on the board.
Never doubted it for a second, Valdez.
Absolutely.
Not even remotely scared as
Not a
DNF.
moment.
Well, I said I wouldn't trust them until they were actually taking down the Nexus, and guess what? That moment is right now!
Well, they're not taking it down yet, so hold on to your trust.
Nah. They got this. Nexus is gonna go down.
Yep, hit the Nexus. Okay. Oh, no. Farm some KDA. You deserve it. And they have. There you go. DNF gonna take game number 2.
I think Pantheon obviously is gonna be a big talking point. But to me, I don't actually think that this game was about the Pantheon. It was something about Life. It was the Rel specifically. I think Life had a crazy performance. I was very skeptical. I think Quantum really was, well, kind of turned around, even though the wins didn't really follow, but you know what I mean. The form and how they looked for DNF. And Life came in, they slammed the Rel, and I was skeptical. I'm glad to be proven wrong. I guess they're gonna do it anyway. You can see from his face as well. I think he's just like, we need something with AD, so I guess it's Lee.
Aphelios just locked in. Okay, he's coming back in a big way, and especially in a game like this where there are a lot of AD carries are banned. And alongside of the Nautilus, Aphelios and Nautilus used to be best friends. Then they broke up for a while.
I love the DNF draft. I do not love the BNK draft.
What does it mean?
We don't know. We're not meant to know these things, but I think that, like, it's not just the fact that you get ult Sion, you also can't ult, because you have Pillar.
Yeah.
And, like, it's really hard to get a Q of because of Pillar.
We'll see how it works out here, as sometimes the draft doesn't matter. Maybe this is another one of those games, but should matter in this one on paper. Let's jump onto the Rift for game number 3. Still feels weird to be in the hundreds. As we're face checking into Sion. Already the Lee Sin's getting to work. Koshik in a lot of trouble. It's going to flash away to his Dusante and be okay.
Shocked Raptor didn't just follow Flash. Feels like something that he would do, as he is going to make sure that... Oh, he's not stopping. Trying to get the cancel. I don't know if you can really turn this into anything, though.
But not really meant to be. Still, level 2 is going to be hit first. That hook was very close, actually.
Oh my god.
Oh, little play up on the top side. Dusante getting to work. Q's going to miss and shields back. And now we got the play down here as... Oh, it's actually first blood given over to Clear. And now the counter gank is coming in, but the pillar doesn't do anything. And it's just a Jin kill for Diablo. So 2 kills go over to BNK. And finally, they get a lead in the series. So, I mean bot, right?
Sorry? Bot,
bot
yeah. But I also need to see the replay of what happens. Yeah, what happens here? So, just flash the Q. Yeah, I got
Just flash it.
yeah, okay, but it's like the most obvious windup of all time.
No, I'm
Life goes in, gets knocked back. Really nice setup here using the Jin W as well, and all this.
Yeah, that's very true. See, that's what you do. You flash it. Vicla's like, well, I got myself into a bad situation.
Well, shield, because that what's killed him, right? Was like the shield plus grasp. As we do see the impact. As oh boy,
here we go again. Both junglers here. In goes Raptor, of course, because he can get out. Meanwhile, we got Bulldog down on the bottom side of the map. He's got his wall available. Little root angle here on a Kellen, and now he's in a bit of trouble. And there you go. Just flash it. And he's just going to walk away from the knockup. So nicely done. Good gank from Bulldog as well. Getting a little bit dicey.
Oh, look at
Vikla.
Vikla, yeah, he's on the way. DNF, you know he's coming. You know he's on the way. You should see this. You know!
They don't know. They don't know. Okay, it's just going to flash it there. Meanwhile, Piosik is going to go down. Just a ton of damage to the two of them as Berserker goes in. He's going to press his Q, gets that kill onto the mid laner, but now Raptor is just running around pretty much for free. There's the Q, picks it up, and BNK extend their lead.
Why are we skirmishing into this? Calm. Boop.
So that's why they call you...
No, he's proxying it.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's the replay.
That was about the, that was
so angry.
Yeah, but that was about the fight. Like, why are you fighting there?
Yeah. Good death, good death. All right, they're trying to go in on a Kellen, and he's only level 5, no flash. I think they got him here. And there you go. Bulldog going to secure that kill. Nicely done.
Pretending to be glued to the chair because it's fun.
Yes.
Because I'm just random like that.
You're so random.
So random.
Oh, nice little engage in here. Ton of burst damage, and now the pillar comes through, but they're not able to secure it. Yeah, but you're kind of like a young guy. Right. You're not the youngest, though.
Wait, I've seen this play before.
Yeah, this happened, but this time he's level 6.
Good!
Yeah.
That's it.
Are they actually going to go in on this, though? It's only Raptor dealing damage, and now the Alistair still kind of low. Finally does use that ult. And Jin does do a little bit of tickling. And then they just ran away.
As a one-item spike is obviously kind of crazy.
Yeah, he hit that root, and now Raptor's in a bit of trouble. Kellen's going in, but Berserker is so much closer to this. And so now they're going to just get the root down. Yes, Diablo comes down, but he gets ulted by the Nautilus. Getting pretty close on this one. The lead Q goes in, and another engage from Kellen is actually going to win them the fight here, as one more crit will do it. And the Lee Sin is so good at skirmishing early on, Chronicler. Who could have seen this coming?
DNF, 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 DNF. You don't need to do all of that. You have amazing front line. Their front line isn't real.
Made of paper, literally. Here we go again.
The jungle's gonna snowball.
Yep, snowballing out of control. The Jin is out of control already.
And this isn't even Life's fault, right? This is just a team call. Oh god.
Here we go again. Everybody's getting in on this one. Vicla's like, yep, I did a lot of work for this kill.
Again, I'm looking at this replays. I'm looking at this one. It's just Kellen.
How about this one? How about this one? A little subjugate action. Dude who nearly dies. Do they have the damage to kill him through the subjugate? I would assume yes, because the subjugate should help, and that it does.
Yeah. And maybe not too bad.
Yep, trying to set up something here on a Diablo, but he just runs forward as he always does, and it's an excellent setup here.
And Life and Piosik, I think, all had a great last game as well, as they're not done. Is Dude just dead? He doesn't have ult. Just Kellen!
Where's the pillar? Oh, he already used it. Yeah, he's just dead.
Wait, does Kellen even get an assist? Oh, thank God. I was afraid that he was going to get robbed.
Yeah, you're trying to line up your POM.
No, I don't want to get it. That's like a whole other thing. Yep.
Fantastic.
You know, Wolf
That's exactly what we want.
Oh, Kellen.
Yep, they're getting baited into another fight here, Chronicler. Who could have seen this coming?
It's just blue buff.
The Dusante.
It's just blue buff.
In a lot of trouble.
It's just blue buff.
He doesn't have his flash, but he used his Dusante flash. And yeah, they're just, they're kind of just running at them. All right, the prompter's back. Thank you, Yundo.
Atlas, I think, is single-handedly responsible for about 70% of the LCK lexicon.
None of us are even close in terms of physical combat.
Oh, no.
That's for sure. Speaking of which, we do have...
Oh, the Preamble!
That was amazing. And then the wall here from Bulldog to just help them corral the Dusante. Good stuff for the setup, BNK, that is, as we get a crash. And they want to go for the engage. There's the pillar. That's why Trundle is very good into Scion. We talked about this, how there were some things for DNF that were great in drafts, and how it just didn't matter.
Hell no!
Yeah, crash in the mid! Crash in the mid!
Oh! I mean, that's hard. That's a tough path.
Oh! Whoa, wait. Woo!
And Digimon, which is, I think, newer, but...
That is newer.
Well, I mean...
I also feel like Atlas making...
Explanation of...
About tennis.
About tennis, yeah, and what he...
We're just throwing out an ult here.
Yeah. Well, also just throwing out words, so, you know...
Yeah.
Thematically, that's consistent.
It is an 8,000 gold lead. And BNK are BNK, and they don't stop. So that's kind of what's going on. Nice flank here from Kellen. Gonna get in behind Pioshik. And in goes Vikla on a very nice journey. The kick is actually gigantic from Raptor. Very nice stuff. As Vikla showing off what you can do on Azir, but maybe not necessarily what you would like to do. But at least he did get the kill. And the wallets are heavy enough that eventually they can just end this game. I don't know if it's going to be right now, though. Pioshik doing a great job of baiting BNK away from winning.
I'm kind of... We're getting to the point where I need to also start contemplating POM. It's kind of hard. Because for this game, it'd be Kellen.
Yeah.
But like,
It's probably just Diablo.
Well, in the other game, he played Lulu, right? Which is like...
Yeah.
That's not...
It's essentially sacrificing your ability to get going on in live. Oh no, they're bullying life. And he has heal and exhaust. Yeah, he's dead. Exact pure opposites.
Yes, yes they are.
To the point where it would just be very entertaining to watch them interact on the cast.
Yeah, no.
So she has to keep us in check. Yeah. So it's a bit of a double-edged sword there, I think. Pioshik is basically dead, even, oh yeah, he didn't subjugate anyone. I think he's waiting for the Scion. The Scion is on the other side of the fight. Meanwhile, they're just smacking them with their wallets, and yeah, they'll just destroy them. What are you laughing at, Chronicler?
I can't, the prompter is throwing me off. I need to vote for POM.
We're putting very random words on the prompter now. That's what's happening.
Fine, it's fine. Chat, I'm glad you were here with us for peak Rise group gameplay.
Yeah.
That's what we got here.
It was only like like the third game of Rise, but it felt like a 6-gamer. You know what I mean?
It did.
Kind of had that vibe.
I am kind of sad that.
Ooh. Whoa! Flashed over the wall. Okay, they're not gonna hit the Nexus.
Guys?
Probably should.
Guys, hit the Nexus.
No.
That's an Aphelios on like, what, 2.5 free. Guys?
They don't seem to care. Diablo's running at them.
Helen!
They want more KDA, and they will have more KDA, Chronicler.
Okay, Raptor, that was kind of slick.
Yeah. No, it was very cool.
He was doing a meme. He was just running around reloading.
Yeah. He was desperately trying to attack, and he couldn't because he was reloading.
What was the main character in game 1? For me though, for game 1, he's just. Oh no, sorry. I'm gonna keep the just Kellen meme alive, even if I have to.
He's just Kellen.
He's just Kellen.
Look, see.
This game free. It was clean. It was actually just a clean, very straightforward.
So over like 8 minutes in.
Yeah, it was.
That's why we started talking about random stuff. So random, XD.
I gotta do my palment.
You gotta do your Malment. Your Chroniclement.
That's too close to moment though. Malment.
That's why it's cool.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Well, Diablo's gonna get it. And, you know, he popped off in game 1 on Zeri. And then on the Jin, he was 10-0 and 11. But, you know, the numbers themselves don't really tell the full story. I think there should be a smattering of votes.
Thank you very much, guys. This is Steer for the POM interview translation, joined by Diablo on the side of BNK FearX. BNK FearX is on a 3 winning streak, and you guys have secured your 11th victory. How do you feel? I feel like it's the first time we got a 3 winning streak ever, but I want to keep up the winning streak. It looks like you brought a backpack. Can you show us? Let's turn around. Yeah, I just received this. I feel like the fans will love that. Yeah, I think my fans love it too. Let's talk about game 1. We got a Zeri Lulu versus Lucian Nami matchup, which is a classic, but we haven't seen this matchup in a while, so what was the game plan to deal with it? I feel like we predicted and expected that they would pull out a Nami. And we had practiced a lot playing Zeri against Lucian, so I think we were really used to playing that laning phase versus a Lucian Nami, so I was pretty used to it. And towards the end of game 1, Clear said no one can stop Diablo, so what do you think he meant? Well, first of all, I think it was just really about me. It's just about whenever I just go in and engage, and I think it's just that whenever I find the angle, I just always go in, and he always says that to me actually. And in game 2, it was an unfortunate loss, but you guys left the permaban Pantheon open. So did you figure that you guys can deal with it just fine? I think we ended up leaving the Pantheon open. I can't really exactly remember what the discussion was like, but I think we just said, I think it's okay. It would be better to leave him open and we can deal with it. And in game 3, after some hesitation with the jungle pick, you guys went with Lee Sin. So what kind of strength were you looking for in your comp? I think Raptor had really good results with Lee Sin in the past, so he actually does like to pull Lee Sin out with a lot of confidence. And then DNF had a good early momentum, and after they won game 2, there were some moments when they came off as pretty threatening. So what was the match-winning plan? I think basically we knew that as long as we have the control over the game and constantly stay proactive, we would be able to win. So we tried to remain proactive. And it seems like the latest trend for bot lane is for the bot lane to get more POM. So why do you think that is? I feel like lately, topside has been growing weaker and weaker, and naturally that actually puts more strength in the bot side of the map, so I think that's probably why. And you have taken a lot of those POMs, and you have an image of someone who doesn't back off but march forward pretty boldly instead. And I actually have been studying AD carry recently, and I want to be just like you and play decisively. So what advice do you have for a baby AD carry like me? I think confidence is really the crucial key point. So I think you should just go in as if, even if you die, you should just go in and stay bold. So I guess when I play, I always tend to die. So you're just saying, even if I die, I should keep my confidence up? Yes, that's basically what it is. And now that you're on your 3rd consecutive win, your next opponent is DRX. And you guys went to a close series that ended up in a defeat. So what message do you have for them? Honestly, DRX has been performing really well, but I want to make sure that we are able to win all of our rest of the matches in Rise Group. And that's the end of the interview with Diablo. Back to the space. Thank you.